Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm super cashed out today. I'm just chilling in my onesie. It was kind of cold where I am today. So I got home and I was like, ooh, onesie, onesie time. So yeah, let's see who I'm reading for. 5 left to do for this round of videos. The Empress. Libra, I thought it might be you guys because when I was cutting the deck and preparing for the reading, I actually cut the deck and then just out of curiosity kind of looked at what card was coming up right, on the top. And I saw the Empress with Temperance and I was like, ooh, that's really nice. So yeah, Libra, happy birthday to my Libras. Your season, your solar return just started. That's awesome. So happy birthday to you. Get a few more shuffles. Keep seeing this 9 of Swords. We'll see if it comes out in the reading or not. I hope not. Ooh, I'm seeing lots of swords now. Okay, 2 more shuffles. For my Librans. I have a Libra midheaven and Lilith. My Libras. Venusian. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Okay, and 2 of Swords on the bottom. Decisions. Decisions. He's deciding whether to go into the cave. The Hierophant's in there with a contract. But indicative of, just 2 paths to choose from. Okay, with 2 of Swords on the bottom. And 3 of Wands, the Sun. Ooh. Okay, we'll see what else wants to come out. There's that damn 9 of Swords again. Holy crap. That's like nightmares energy, can't sleep, super unwell in the mind. Ooh. Jeez. Okay. Libras. What's up with my Librans? And I could be picking up on you or someone around you as well. So if the message is reverse, take it however it flies. If it doesn't resonate, it's just not your energy or it's not your point in the cycle right now. Oof, wow, there is that 9 of Swords. Okay, it wants to come out, so we're going to take it. 7 of Swords, but there's your major on the bottom. Okay. Someone being dubious here. Oh, yeah, with this combination, it's so overwhelmed with a decision. So we'll see what this decision's regarding. Ooh. Need for release of that mental pressure, though, definitely. Oh, my poor deck. I'm going to have to retire this deck after this reading. The Lovers, that's funny because I did see that when I was shuffling as well. That's a decision too. Wow, okay, very cut and dry. The readings have been super cut and dry this week, and there's that 7 of Swords on the bottom. Oh, with Death though. Ooh, Death. A lot of scorpionic energy. You might be planning an escape here. This is Queen of Cups. It's emotional, intuitive queen. Water energy, a lot of Scorpio energy coming out with that. Major for Scorpio. So you might have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with someone who does. Or this could just be speaking to transforming that 9 of Swords energy, very oof, it's literally the card of nightmares, sleepless nights. With this decision, 2 of Wands, the Lovers, 2, the twins, right? Very in your head about it, or this person is. So we'll see what this decision's regarding. With the Lovers here, it's a big decision. Especially with that 9 of Swords energy. It's not ooh, what, where should I go for dinner on my anniversary? It's will there be an anniversary this year? Well, okay. Very transformational, intuitive, scorpionic energy on the bottom there. Getting in touch with the heart space maybe to figure out this decision. And then there's a 7 of Swords, which in shadow energy, it's like he's stolen all those swords and he's like sneaking off. It's like sabotage or like massive deception, underhanded cunning. But cunning is not always a bad thing, right? Cunning, when used for the right purposes, can further, you know, what we need in our lives. So we'll see why that's the root. This is the underlying energy of this decision here. There's a lot of conflict. Ooh, there's justice. Your major that was showing before. Balance, fairness, equilibrium, sandwiched in between very conflicted, warring energy. Other people, they're all bashing each other with sticks usually in the traditional tarot. You may feel like you're in the middle. Oh, okay, this might be someone else's decision because on this side it's like being defensive or being defended. But look, again, it's more of that chaotic energy and you're just kind of sitting there. I love justice in the mythic deck because that's an owl, which to me is very indicative of spirit or knowing, perception. It's a very perceptive animal with that scale. Yeah, because like, and you may need to sneak off or get out of this, like, ooh, because you're right in the middle of it, right? Even the way that these came out, it's like, whoa, that person's like caught like right in the middle. Yeah, okay. So let's look at the Two of Wands. I was instructed to use my descriptive deck when I started this reading, so now I'm seeing why, because it's very non-specific energy. Why the Two of Wands? What's this decision? On the one side, I'm almost feeling like two decisions here, and you're in the middle of it. Maybe you're sneaking out the exit, the back door or something. I don't know. Weird. All right, 2 more shuffles for Libra. Libra, I keep seeing victim. Oh, okay. Why the Two of Wands? I won't be surprised if that comes out under 9 of Swords, but why the Two of Wands? What's this decision? Trickery. Oh, wow. Whoa, trickery, trickery, trickery. Maybe not seen. This can be like things done in the dark, behind the scenes. Oh, geez. Okay. Trickery, that victim card that I kept seeing. The squirrel gets lured in this deck by the dragon. See how the dragon's like, come here, I've got an acorn, right? And the happy squirrel's hunting acorns, and he's like, ooh, that's a really big acorn, right? And the dragon's like, come and get it, right? And then in the victim card of trickery, the squirrel has become like encased in the acorn. He's trapped now with that 9 of Swords energy. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. This reading is heavy so far. That 9 of Swords energy is not fun. Ooh, dissipating. And isolation. There is acceptance on the bottom. Interesting. Yeah, again, feeling caught in the middle. And this energy can be like, kind of like, I actually haven't read the description for these cards, but my favorite reader, Water Baby, just got this deck, and I'm pretty sure she describes this as like, knowing that there's a problem, or watching something happen and kind of being complacent, or like unwilling, to do something about it. You're, again, like, maybe this isn't your freaking circus here. Like, maybe you're the 7 of Swords. See, there's this trickery with this this combination, you guys. Whoa, watch out. Like, if you're not aware that something like this is going on, we'll see what the clarifiers are, but holy crap. Ooh, with the Two of Wands, that's like a decision energy. And again, the squirrel is deciding if he's going to take the acorn. And again, remember, in the victim card, he becomes the acorn. And he's deciding whether to go and get the nut, right? Get that nut. Two of Wands with trickery. Whoa, what's this trickery regarding the moon? Unseen, behind the scenes. Whoa, warning, just saying. Holy crap, if you're deciding on something and it's like, oh, like, this looks too good to be true, it might be. Again, you know, don't make major decisions based off of a tarot reading if it's not confirming what you already know. But if you, this is, again, a very intuitive queen here. Very intuitive queen, right? Using your intuition because there's something here unseen. Although with lovers, you know, conscious decision can be a head over heart. Again, head over heart, right? There's a need to like really use your intuition at the time of this reading that you're watching it, whenever that may be, that Nine of Swords energy. Okay, one more shuffle for trickery and Two of Wands. Oof. Trickery and Two of Wands. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Oh, there's you. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a new beginning here. Two dropping down to the one. This could be a soulmate relationship, but someone's leaving or has left, or they took their cup elsewhere. So all could be, oh wow, the Emperor underneath that. Yeah, fast motion and communication of a Page of Cups with a new beginning here. There's an Emperor underneath that. With some worried energy. Quick communication, but then we have this energy or movement, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, somebody was left here. See how their backs are turned, right? Walking away out in the cold could definitely be a relationship. Could be a job. I don't know why I'm feeling work with this. This new beginning, passionate in a love connection. This could be like also too, like you have an option to start like a new relationship here, because there's this trickery and Two of Wands dropping down to the one. This is soulmates. Again, that could be work, right? It really could be work. Or it could be deciding to trust someone. That's what I'm getting major off this. There's a breach of trust here somewhere. Big time. It could be you. It could be you, and that's why this Nine of Swords energy is coming out, because you're feeling very, very in your head about a mistake that you've made or some kind of trickery that was had. Very deceptive energy coming out in this reading, and there was a walking away big time. For some of you, like, this hasn't happened yet, and it's done in the dark. Oh, wow, because that, like, would be beautiful energy, right? But it's, like, the underlying for this Two of Wands and trickery. You may just be in your head that you're afraid something's too good to be true. But then there's this energy. The Empress tied to a 5. This came out together to clarify this energy. The 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, you guys, that's a lot of trickery energy. Big time. Big time. The 5 of Swords is like doing you at all costs, like screwing people over, manipulating people, tricking people. Hey, it's looking at you though, and you're kind of looking at the nut there, so... Okay, we'll see why that 5 of Swords is out. I'm reading this two ways. If it's you, then you fucked up or you acted shady and now you can't stop thinking about it, can't sleep even. And it's plaguing you. For some of you, this is energy that's like you're surrounded by it and you're just sitting in your Empress energy balance with that Libra energy, and you're like leaving to find peace, to get away from that energy of like others, like that 5 of Wands, like sandwiched in between it. For some of you, this is very much so unknown to you, and it's either someone trying to come in, a friend, business, or lover, and they don't have great intentions, or you're just in fear that they don't, right? A lot of storylines already. A lot of storylines. Well, that 5. For some of you also, I'm picking up that somebody betrayed you. Chose to betray you, sabotaged a love connection or an opportunity. They booked it, and now you're feeling very alone and not sure what to do about it. Hey, sorry guys. Ace of Swords though. Ace of Swords. Tell me about this Five of Swords attached to this Empress with trickery. Don't like it when people screw with my peeps. Again, it could have been a mistake that you made too, right? You're trying to atone for that with that justice energy, bring justice into the situation. Or justice is trying to be had or seen with that trickery energy. Five of Swords and the Empress. Whoa, that's so many cards. Knight of Cups. King of Swords, the Star. A lot of Aquarian masculine energy on the bottom. You're coming out as a feminine if that is you, the Empress. I mean, it is your major. A lot of Gemini too. King of Swords, attached to the Star. Aquarian energy, communication. There's that defensive energy, guarded. That Five of Swords again. Page of Wands. That's like news, right? And with that Five of Swords, can be trickery energy coming towards you, you know, and then there's like this pre to the Empress, very abundant, beautiful energy. She even looks like the freaking Empress, right? Almost identical, really. Oh, but then there's this very defensive energy that was underlying that Seven of Swords. And then what actually came out, here's that combative energy here. Combative energy. There's a Knight and Page of Cups. Knight and Page of Cups. So this is like honest communication about an offer, right? So again, I'm reading this a few ways, but the main message that I'm picking up on is if this was the past, somebody communicated that they were either leaving to a new opportunity with a Queen of Wands. Some readers do take this as like the other woman, you know, or just like an opportunity that looks very shiny, right? But for some of you, you are this Queen of Wands and you're being defensive against this opportunity because you're perceiving it as a trick. Or again, that's just the energy you're trying to move away from with this Page of Cups and Ace of Coins. That's you moving away from this energy, blocking it out and getting the heck out of Dodge, or someone did that to you. You know your story. Okay, let's look at the Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? Instinct. Whoa, impartiality. Using your instinct, that intuition, there is a moon there. Gratitude and guilt is coming out on the bottom. Service, so again, that betrayal energy. So being of service to yourself or others, that plays into all these scenarios. Because there's a lot of like me energy in this reading. Whether that was you in the past and now you're regretting it, or someone in the past and you're regretting it, or someone coming in that actually has these intentions and it needs to be seen with that instinct moon intuitive energy, that Queen of Cups, or you're just afraid that they're in service to themselves because that's what you've experienced in the past. There is guilt, so this is playing into that trickery energy. If somebody did you dirty, they might be feeling very guilty. That might be them in that Nine of Swords energy, big time, because you are coming out as the Empress. It's very stable. There's gratitude on the bottom. Gratitude for what the situation has taught you. If you are using your instinct and you see what this trickery is, you might be very grateful that you saw it, or grateful that you left the situation for, you know, bigger and better things. Instinct and impartiality. That to me is speaking to like if you're leaving a situation and you're keeping it a secret with that moon defensive guarded energy, you're just impartial to this trickery energy. Why the Nine of Swords with instinct? Knight of Swords, communication needing to be had here. Anything else? The Nine of Swords and instinct. That's a lot of motion and communication. Yeah. Yeah, for some of you, somebody dipped on a love connection, or this is just decision energy, right? Two sixes, so that is harmonious energy with that lovers. So we'll clarify the lovers next, big time for sure. But the lovers, a decision, someone made a decision here, or you're in Two of Wands decision making mode because someone's approaching you, big time. There's a decision either moving into reciprocation, and that's this person you're perceiving as trickery is trying to be had, or this is like that person was like, I've decided I'm not giving to this anymore. I'm impartial. I'm following my instinct, and their instinct is to book it, right? Is to book it. Or was, because I'm feeling like that's past, obviously. It could be current, and if so, I'm sorry. There's not, like, too much sadness, just guilt and, like, sleepless nights, like, in the head about it, like, big time, right? And defensive, guarded energy, but not, like, not so sad. There may be a call to acknowledge how much this hurt you as well with that impartial energy, because like impartial with the Nine of Swords, it's like, well, that's a very partial energy. He's very partial to those swords, like he's very aware of them, not impartial, right? For some of you, again, this is trying to come in, this abundant or this reciprocation. It's like very gifty reciprocal energy. Two sixes, all about harmony. This is like for the best with this gratitude energy for sure, especially if you were dealing with someone who's just gonna like with that Seven of Swords and Five of Swords energy. Again, if that's you, I'm sorry if you made a mistake. You know, it does happen. We all make mistakes. No one's perfect. What was I saying? Yeah, for the best, if someone bounced on you and you're really in your head about it, because they tricked you, work, love, friendship, otherwise, you know, it was for the best here because it's coming into harmony. You don't want that energy around because, like, the energy is like Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, trickery, like, oh. You know, again, that could just be you tricking yourself and fear. And this is actually trying to come in with that Knight and Lovers. It could be a Gemini. They're in the King of Swords. A lot of gem energy showing up here. You definitely could have Gemini placements for sure. Your ruler also sat in Gemini for a very long time, from the beginning of April until the beginning of August, so that might be relevant to you time-wise. The astrology is not current, then that's fine. Take what resonates. And for some of you, this is the abundance and reciprocation that you're going, and harmony that you're going to come into when you flee the scene from these energies, right? One for the Knight of Swords, really quick. Again, soulmates are heavily indicated in this reading. You are dealing with soulmates here. Work, love, friendship, or otherwise. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Again, Knight of Pentacles, an offer either coming towards you, or, that's just you moving forward, or that's what you had with this person, that with the betrayal energy, the Empress, out in the cold, Tower moment. Wow, someone made a judgment call. But that, and again, rejection. Rejection, 3 to the 4. Maybe you're seeing someone and, they just bounced. It was a judgment call, big Tower moment, but that indicates that spirits here, this person might be trying to come back in too, in this very past energy, and you're like, what the hell are you doing back here, you trickery person? You left me like this. You left me crying in the cold. But you are an Empress. Remember that. Okay, the Lovers. Acceptance. Yeah, that acceptance energy, I'm going to leave that out because that was actually underlying before. And Spirit's there too, like comforting that person, right? Like there is a cherry pie trying to be had there, right? Just needing to be seen. That might need to be what's seen here, is that this was for the best. Acceptance with the Lovers. Acceptance with the Lovers. Oof. Worry. Healing. Moving forward with your cup and a new beginning here. Acceptance in the Lovers. What is acceptance? Acceptance with the Lovers, please. For my Librans. Justice. Justice. Either creating that for yourself by moving away from these people, or maybe, you know, Spirit's just here. Wow. For some of you, this is whether you're walking away from someone too. Wow, a decision to walk away too, or just accepting that someone has made a decision to walk away. Right? Maybe in the past too, and that's what's affecting, like, if this is new coming in, because, like, there is a new beginning. For most of you, I'm just seeing that as, like, you dusting yourself off. Anything else about acceptance and the Lovers with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups? Anything else to wrap up the reading, please, Spirit? If you guys are in the cold energy, I don't think you'll be in there for long. Wow. 5 to the 10 of Pentacles. Doubling up stability. Beautiful. Wow. The Hierophant. Okay, so a commitment. Being all very bound and held back. And then there's, like, this communicating and release. That could just be standing up for your worth too. You could be in, like, a relationship with someone who's very much like this, and you're just seeing it. The Hierophant, that indicates Spirit here as well, Taurian energy. It can be a commitment. It can be sticking around in a commitment. For some of you, you're leaving. You're the one leaving, or you're the one that left. But this is seeing and clarity and communication. So communication's needed here and instinct, right? So yes, I wish you all the best, my darling.